The new Vineyards at Pine Lake will host an open house tomorrow evening. Its first ever event by invitation only.
Well, you can see the grapevines growing along Route 7 in Beaver Township. This is a family business. The Glistas of Canfield own it. The Vineyards is not all done yet, but today I got a tour of what's there now. All 6 adult members of Canfield's Glista family were today preparing the banquet hall for tomorrow's open house at the Vineyards of Pine Lake.
My dad works in the oil and gas industry, and so do my brothers, and I'm a teacher. This is our first venture into the restaurant catering business.
My guide was Jackie Glista. We started in the banquet hall, fronted by a pond, but the best view in the hall is from the back patio.
So this is our lakefront view, and it is gorgeous and serene out here. It's a very quiet, very peaceful.
Adjacent to the patio is an area for weddings. Jackie Glista's wedding on July 30th will be the first. There are even plans for the concrete pad left over from the old Pine Lake Pavilion.
And we plan to do an outdoor fireplace and some outdoor furniture for a little sitting area over there.
From the lake shore, we moved inland.
And it opens up to the hill up here, which is also part of the beauty because we get some different elevation and different views of Pine Lake. And
Jackie pointed us to an excavated area halfway up the hill where the restaurant will go, the front of which will have a grand entrance, the rear all windows overlooking the lake. Then it was on to the winemaking process.
These are our large wine tanks here for our white wines, our red wines, our blush wines, and also our dessert wines. So we're planning to have 8 different varieties.
Adjacent to the winemaking facility will be a tasting room, again with an expansive view of Pine Lake.
And this is where in the summertime we will have some barbecue events and different things for people to enjoy outdoors.
The tour ended where the Vineyards at Pine Lake began, in the vineyards.
So we actually planted the grapes here by hand as a family. This was the very first thing that took place.
There are 2,200 grape plants of different varieties.
And we can start to see some of our large clusters of grapes that are growing and are getting ready for us to harvest here in the fall.
The goal is to have all the wine served, having started from grapes grown at the Vineyards of Pine Lake. Well, the plan is to have the restaurant open sometime next year, but you could see it was a work in progress.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, Jackie Glista's line was, imagine the vision and forget the dust.
I think that's fair. I actually drove by there a few months ago, and they just had the stakes in the ground. You didn't see all the leaves on the vines yet. How much did they spend on this project?
Jackie Glista didn't know.
Yeah.
Her father's the one that's paying for it, and she actually didn't. A lot.
Yeah,
Let's put
I'm
it
sure.
that way. The quality of the construction and
Yeah.
the expanse of it, what was all there, well into the millions.
I was
Let's
just
put it
say
that
$1
way.
million
Yes,
view
yeah,
for
yes,
sure,
it was. Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool. Thanks, Dan.